motherfucker on 20s. This is shotgun for the demons, yo, but you can't get it.
Lil' bro leveled up off chasing stuff, he might just get a 10. Late night lurking in the county, console snoozing in the bins. I ain't even really happy, I'm just like load up and spin.
What's good, YouTube? It's Corvus the guy, or Corvus. You feel me? Now I'm back with another story time. As y'all see it, we on camera now. 2 weeks ago, I dropped a story time about my first time greening out, and that video, for real, that video came out initially in 2023. We almost in 2025 now. But yeah, from now on, moving forward, I'm gonna be doing all my videos on camera so y'all can see me. You feel me? But yeah, y'all read by the title, this is the story time of my first two, man. Now, I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna just get right to the video. Now look, this story time take place, the dog didn't start barking until I started recording. It's that shit I'm talking about, son. Like every time I go to do something, we just gonna ignore the dog in the background. So I'm not letting no little ass dog interrupt this grind, you feel me? So this take place summertime 2023, and this was after I lost my phone. Now basically, with the girls, I ain't want, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't wanna do shit with the girls, you feel me? I just wanted to dead the situation. I just wanted to cut all them off anyway, because I lost my phone. Like, I had the iPhone 13, which was the newest iPhone out at the time. The iPhone 14 came out later in a year, but I still had the newest iPhone at the time. I had a blue iPhone 13. I ended up getting two of them bitches and lost both of them in the same year. Like, this shit's crazy. But basically what happened was, after the little situation had happened, right? My homeboy was still trying to fuck with the other shorty. Not really fuck with her, but he was trying to fuck with shorty, if you get the gist. You feel me? And basically he was like, ooh, come with me, ooh. And I'm like, you my brother. Like, I'm coming with my brother regardless, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing with the girl, like, you know what I'm saying? We can play patty cake and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But you feel me? I'm not on that timing, you know what I'm saying? I still wanted my wife, you know what I'm saying? Even though me and her wasn't together at the time, I still had my eyes on one girl. And I wanted that one girl. I didn't want to touch no other girls, you know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. But basically how I started, we were all in a group chat. This group chat was the group chat that we was in when the situation had happened, that we was all typing in. And basically everybody left except me, my homeboy Jay, and the two girls. And what happened, he basically set up a little two-man. I was in the group chat at the time. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I know I was at the crib because he ended up texting me or whatever and was like, ooh, we gonna click up, slide to the other shorty crib. Now think about this girl, I understand why he wanted to link with this girl. When she pulled up, bro, all my life I smelled straight McDonald's onions. I didn't know where it was coming from until the girls was like, it's her. And it's their friend, they out here throwing shade on this friend. And you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know why he wanted to crack when shorty smelled like grown man B.O. coming from a girl. That's you, gang. But yeah, we end up, he texted me like, woo, I'm finna start walking. At the time he lived maybe like a hour, I know for sure it was an hour plus walk, because it took an hour for me to get to my job, which is like the halfway point of, not even halfway, it's past the halfway point of where we was gonna be anyway. We used to meet at these little apartments, so he texted me, woo, and at the time, like I said, I had no phone. I had this little Android I was trapping off of, this Galaxy A03 or some shit like that. I was trapping off that bitch. That bitch was so bad. Like, I ended up giving that shit to my sister. But long story short, the phone wasn't on, so I'm like, ooh, we just gonna meet at where we usually meet at. And every time we used to click up or whatever, we used to go meet at them apartments. Like, we walked to the apartments and then go wherever we had to go. We ain't had no car, you know what I'm saying? So we trapping it out on feet, you feel me? The real no, y'all know about me and y'all homeboys, y'all homegirls, y'all friends halfway. Even meeting your girl halfway to, you know what I'm saying, to where y'all can click up somewhere. But yeah, we ended up clicking up. I ended up walking or whatever, my phone off and shit like that. And as I'm walking, like I walked past the apartments. I didn't know he was walking with the girls. That's the thing. He was walking with the girls. And I'm blind, I'm nearsighted. For y'all who don't know, I'm nearsighted. Like right now, from like back there, I can't see what I look like. I can't see my face features, nothing. From right here, it's just like a blur of colors. I know that's me. I know it's a human being, but I cannot see nothing clearly. And as I'm walking up the street, not the apartments, but behind the apartments, it's like this residential like neighborhood of like, I don't think there was duplexes, but there was like some little, like a mini suburban neighborhood. Like that's what it looked like behind the apartments. And as I'm walking up the street, I see three people and I hear somebody just shout something. I don't know what they said. The fuck is that? I ain't got no pipe, no knife. I got a book bag on. I know that I had a book bag on because I always used to carry a book bag. Back then, like, anything you needed, bro, like, I was that guy. You needed Vaseline, I got you. You needed deodorant, I got you. You needed toothpaste, I got you. You was ashy, you know what I'm saying? It's the summertime. Why the fuck is you ashy and you sweating and shit? But hey, if you ashy and you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be snowy around the bitches or some shit like that, I got you. Come to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of dude I was. It was more for myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a W mans. If my homeboys needed my mans need this shit, I got you. But I had my book bag on. But I ain't had no pipe in that bitch. So yo. They don't say shit back. They just keep on walking forward. So I ain't gonna cap, but I duck behind the houses. I go behind a little residential neighborhood, like the residential houses, you feel me? I'm ducking behind like, what the fuck is that? Ooh, I'm low-key panic. I'm low-key spooked because I'm out here with no pipe, nothing to protect myself. And I see 3 human bodies walking my direction. And it didn't click in my head. It was Jay. Like, I don't know what, like, in my head, it didn't click that it was like, that's my nigga Jay. But I'm hiding behind the houses and shit, and I hear Corvus. And I'm like, who the fuck? Corvus. And I'm like, oh, that's Jay. I'm tweaking. I come out behind the house. I'm just laughing and shit. Like, why'd you run behind the house? And I'm like, well, I didn't know who the fuck y'all was. I just heard somebody scream something. I see 3 people. Like, I can't see. Woo. And like, oh yeah, we forgot you're blind. He was like, yo, that's funny as hell. Woo. And I'm like, man, fuck it, let's go. Where we going? We was like, we finna go to Shorty crib. Well, at the bam. And then he ended up, while we walking and shit, what's it called? While we walking and shit, me and Jay, of course we the tallest, but like, I'm a lanky ass nigga. I don't be mean enough, you know what I'm saying? I walk quick as hell, but like, when I be walking, I be having to like, if I'm walking with people, I gotta slow my pace down. But like, back then especially, I wasn't as aware of it, especially when it came to walking with girls. Cause like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That summertime, and then, yeah, that summertime, and then the end of that school year was really when I started getting my glow up. And when I started getting around girls, when girls would come up to me and talk to me and shit like that. So like, when it came to little shit like that, like, I could be walking the hallways with a shorty. I'm thinking she on the side of me. I'm still talking, you know what I'm saying, looking straight, and I'm passing her ass up. But basically, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much what I did. I'm walking, I ain't even talking, I'm just walking, and you know what I'm saying, have my headphone in my ear, my little AirPod, playing music off the Android. I had the AirPods hooked up to the Android, because it was chatting for real. And now, I was walking, and Jay was like, Corvus, wait up. He catch up with me, and he basically let me know the plan. Woo, he was just like, get her out the way so I can woo. And I should have told him, like, I'm not doing that with this girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming, like, I play patty cake with her. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't on that. And he was like, for sure. I appreciate you, just get her out the way for me so I can woo. And I'm cool. You feel me? And so, like I said, I don't understand to this day, Jay, why? I'm not gonna speak on what she did at the crib before this shit, but like, why? My nigga, like, out of every girl, why? But no, long story short, we make it to the girl crib, right? And I'm in these little bitty ass Crocs, bro. I got these Crocs from my cousin for $15. I wear a size 10.5, size 11. These Crocs was a size 8. I just punched myself in the face. But these bitches was a size 8. I used to from January 1st of that year until like the end of that year, I was in them liberty ass Crocs, and them bitches used to hurt my feet, but I never had a pair of Crocs, so I used to wear them. You know what I'm saying? And we walk in the crib, like I said, they little as hell. My feet low key like I'm a fat nigga walking, and them bitches is leaning to the side, like them motherfuckers is molded into the ground basically. And I step in the crib, we get to the girl room. Tell me why I step in a puddle of dog piss and I get dog piss all on my socks. All on my socks, bro. That was the first warning sign to get the fuck out and go straight home. That was my warning sign to go straight home. And the thing was about all this, Jay mom did not know she knew, but she didn't know that he snuck out. Jay snuck out, that's the thing. Jay snuck out when he wasn't supposed to. He had a curfew at the time, and he snuck out. So, you know what I'm saying? That's two warning signs, like, take your ass back home. But we outside, so fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So, what happened? Yeah, we go in the girl room, I'm sitting on the bed. The two girls are all the way over there sitting far as fuck. You know what girls typically do. But me, I'm already an introverted ass nigga. I didn't give a fuck. I came here just to, you know what I'm saying, what they call it. I came here to think of that nigga as the main wrestler, and I'm just his manager. I ain't here to perform. I'm just here for moral support. You feel me? So I'm just sitting there cooling. I see Shorty has had some roaches on the table. So cool. And at the time I was heavy smoker. I don't smoke no more. Like, I don't condone smoking. If you've never smoked weed, don't smoke. You feel me? Wait till you grown. You feel me? So I see she has some roaches, and I'm like, shit, I'm finna just grab one of those. So it's quiet as fuck. I'm not the one that can't do nothing, and I'm the one talking the most, right? So you know what I'm saying? I get the roaches, and I'm just lighting them bitches, smoking them hoes, blacking the fuck out my lips. And then her mama called her in, the girl who house this was. Her mama came in there. Her mama called her in there, and just to introduce ourselves. And the first thing that came to my head was, this bitch stay with niggas at her mama crib. Cause the thing was, her mama wasn't mad. Her mama wasn't like, who the fuck are y'all? Like, her mama was talking to us like we was all friends. Like, we was like we been knew each other. Like, not been knew each other, but like we was already cool type shit. And I'm sitting here laughing and shit. Like I said, motherfuckers didn't come here to plan. Like, I didn't plan on doing nothing. So I'm just chopping up with the mom like it's a regular conversation. Like, I've been to her, I'm recording this, ooh. You know what I'm saying? I'm chopping up with the OG. And I'm still hitting the ropes. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just chopping up, watching some Tubi movie. Like, it was some low budget ass movie, but it was old as fuck. Like, she was telling us like, oh yeah, this movie hella old. Ooh. I think it was like a Boosie movie or something. I ain't never seen it. It was like directed by Lil Boosie or something. And so I'm just sitting there watching it, Friday Hell, just talking to her OG. And then I guess the girl ended up letting like Jay know like she wasn't on that, like she wasn't doing nothing. And so, like, long story short, motherfuckers end up leaving or whatever. We end up leaving, and we ended up, you know what I'm saying, we go back, so I want to make sure Jay get home, because like I said, he snuck out. He wasn't supposed to be outside. Like, he was supposed to be in the crib, really on the game or sleep or some shit, you know what I'm saying? His OG wasn't the type to, lay your ass down at this time, woo. No, she just wanted him in the crib, you know what I'm saying? So we go to walk back to the crib, right? We just walking and talking. He like, damn, motherfuckers called us over there for nothing, woo. And that's tough, you know what I'm saying? But we walking, and before you got to his house, it was like this Boys and Girls Club like right here, and then the street was like right there. So like if you come up the street, you can see the Boys and Girls Club like right there. You feel me? And so as we walking up, I'm already paranoid as fuck, cause like I already had warning signs go off in my head. Not only did this nigga sneak out, he wasn't supposed to be out, but also I stepped in dog piss. I took them as signs like it's something, you know what I'm saying? I should have been home. But like I said, I ain't want to listen. I wanted to be outside. It's the summertime. I ain't never like that summer. For a matter of fact, that summer was the first summer while I was actually able to be outside and be a kid. Like every other summer before that, I was with my dad in St. Louis, or I don't even know. Like I just was never able to be outside or get on those shit. You feel me? Like that's why I always say, like, even though I got into the most trouble, was the most bullshit, it was by far my most fun summer ever. But like I said, we end up like we walking back to his crib, and I'm already OD paranoid. I'm like, that's a cop car? And it was like, what you mean? We keep me and Jay both blind as shit. We both need glasses. We both can't see past our elbow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's a cop car over there? And he go look, he like, no, I don't think that's a cop car. I'm like, I think that is. I'm gonna go check. I think we chilling. I don't think that's a cop car. It's just a white car. I'm like, it got black on the back and the front and then white in the middle. Like, I'm blind, but I can still see color, you feel me? And he, shoot, maybe if it is, I don't think it's for us, like, ooh. Cause we live in Springfield, bro. Springfield is like a mini St. Louis to an extent. Like, it's dangerous, but it's not dangerous. But like, it's a bunch of crackheads, dope fiends, trap houses. Like, especially around that area, like, all them things of the sort was, like, regular over there. Like, it was common loot over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crackhead, a common occurrence. You feel me? Like, just regular shit. So, you know what I'm saying? He thinking maybe somebody called the police, somebody got indicted or some shit. Police just still sitting there. Because no lights are on, no nothing. It's just sitting there. And I'm like, shit, all right. And he was like, I don't even think that's a cop car. So we just pimping up. And that is a cop car. And I look to the right where his house at. It's a police officer on the porch talking to his mom. What? She called the police on you, twin? He never, Ooh, and I'm low-key hesitant to walk on the porch. And then, I guess, his OG spot him or some shit. And his OG was like, Jay, woo, get up here. And fuck. Keep in mind, I have this book bag on. The book bag is crucial to the story because the police fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, basically his OG called the police because he snuck out, bro. That's my son's missing. The nigga's 16, I'm 17. We just teenage boys doing teenage boy shit. We gonna be out at 2 in the morning. Keep in mind, it is like 1, 2 in the morning. And the police talking to us like, did you know that there's a curfew out here? Ooh, this, that, and the third. And I didn't know about that. I'm 17, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what should it matter? Like, we not out here on no dumb shit. Keep in mind, at the time I did have a shiesty on. I had a purple hoodie on. And I had a black book bag on. He's talking about some, end up talking to him, talking to his mom, and then end up talking to me. And he was like, where do you live at? And I'm like, I didn't want to say nothing. Like, I was not saying nothing. Like, I kept my mouth shut. But his mama going, ooh, I know where he stay at. I have his mom's phone number. Ooh, call my mom. My mom don't pick up. It's 2 in the morning. She don't pick up. I'm like, all right, babe, I'm cool. I can just carry on about my life. Go do what I want to do. But he was like, ask his OG, do you know where he lives at? And the whole time, I had ate some popcorn while my shit had overheated. I got a popcorn powder on my shit. But yeah, for background on this lady, whole time I'm distraught about the whole situation because like she one of them white girls, like she a snow bunny. You know, I'm gonna keep it so P. Like she was a snow bunny, like pulled up her ass plant. Like when I first met her, whatever, we went to the mall. Her ass told Jay get off Ox. This time I wanna play music. She gonna put on some money bag, yo. So I'm thinking she cool people, you feel me? So I'm thinking she would never do no shit like this. But here we are. But yeah, she ended up, yeah, I know where he stays at, ooh, and gave the police my address. Gave the police my address, and so on. I've never been provoked to hit a woman. But on this night, she could have got up.
The referee knocked out inadvertently.
I could have John Cena AA'd her ass, bro. But no. She tell the police where I live at. Give him my address. He, okay, cool. Y'all be safe. Make sure he's safe. Woo woo. And he was like, follow me, son. Do I really got to? He was like, you're a minor. Yes, you do. Excuse me. At the time, I'm 17. So correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Technically, I didn't have to follow that nigga. Like, I could have just, because we didn't do nothing wrong. The only thing he said was, it's a curfew. Curfew is midnight for people under 18. I'm 17, damn near 18, like, you know what I'm saying? At the time. And so, we ended up getting to the car, and he was like, you'll take that off your head, woo. And I'm like, I won't take it off, but I'll roll it up. Cause I had a shiesty, so I'll roll it up on my head. And he was like, I'm gonna check your book bag real quick to make sure ain't no weapons or anything like that. Woo, I'm like, no, like it's not no weapons or nothing in there you're gonna find. Like I just have lotion and stuff in there. He's like, well, I'm gonna check, woo. Technically, like I said, if I'm not wrong, that's illegal searching. I didn't consent to him searching my shit. I'm a minor, yes, but I did not legally consent to him searching my book bag. I told that man, no, it's nothing in there. It's not no weapons in there. Yet he still unzipped my shit, went through my bag, put out my lotion, put out my charger, put out my Vaseline, and put on the back of the car and shook my shit. I did not agree to that shit. I did not say, yes, you can go through my shit. I told that man, no, ain't no weapons in there. He still, I just want to check to make sure. So technically, officer, bitch, I should sue your ass. But yeah, we end up driving, like he started driving back to the crib. He was like, you ever been behind the back of a police car? And I'm like, hell no. Like, I told him like, no, like I be in the crib, like I don't ever get out like this. Clearly lying to this man. And then he was like, oh yeah, do you know about this situation, woo, that happened last weekend? And I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, your name's LaCorvis, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, okay, so you know about it. I'm like, know about what? I've been in the crib. Like I said, this is my first time getting out in like a month. Like I've been put up in the crib. Trying to put a genjutsu on this man. He clearly saw right through that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Clearly lying to this man. But he clearly knew I was lying. You feel me? So, two shotgun guns going, you know what I'm saying, battling head to head. But he knew I was lying type shit. But he was like, yeah, woo, talking about you been up to the police station yet, this and the third. And I'm like, what reason do I have to go to the police station? I've been in the crib, like I've been in the house. It was like, okay, woo. And he started asking about my mom, talking about your mom ever went to jail, woo. And I'm like, shit, I don't know. Like, what this got to do with this situation? Like, why you asking about my mom? And he bring up my auntie. And I'm like, and I should have asked him, I'm like, what does this got to do with me being out late? Talk about I'm just wondering, trying to make sure you're not lying. I don't want you to lie about who you are, because you can get in trouble for that. Woo. And I'm like, what that got to do with me being out at 2 in the morning with my bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you sound stupid as fuck. Like, I may not know the law like that, which I'm finna put myself on. Because after that situation, I did feel played as fuck. Because that nigga really did go through my shit. I ain't feel violated, but I felt played as a bitch. But I low-key felt violated. Because, like, why the fuck are you going through my shit? Like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't consent to it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give verbal consent. I may be a minor at the time, but I told you no, ain't no weapons in there. He still decided to on my shit. Like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So alright, whatever. And eventually he pull up to the crib, right? He pull up to the crib. And I'm like, alright, I can go in. He was like, no, I gotta talk to a parent first. Is your mom or dad home? And I'm like, they probably sleep, but like I can go in there and prove I live there. Like I can go put in the garage code and get in there. They're talking about no, I gotta talk to a parent first. Woo. And I'm sitting in this car for like 10 minutes, bro. I guess he ended up going there, ringing the doorbell until my mama wake up. And I walk in there. While I walk up to the porch, she come get me out, walk me up to the porch. And my mama looking at me like, you know that island from Moana when she woke up in flames and shit like that, and she was all. That's how my mama was looking at me, because she like, you bring the police to my house at 2 in the morning? Ooh. And I'm like, I ain't even do nothing though, mom. I ain't even do nothing. Like, the police fucking with us. We ain't even do nothing. We was just out and about. We just walked back to the crib and the police. Ooh. And she was like, I don't ever want that shit to happen again. Ooh, the police shouldn't pull up in front of my house. You shouldn't pull up in the front of my house in the back of a police car. Ooh, and I'm like, all right. Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit. And yeah, that's really just the story time of my first and only and last 2-man. Like, after that, like, I never wanted to go on another 2-man. I didn't even want to associate with them girls no more. Like, after that day, I never talked to none of them girls again. And even then, I never really spoke to him like that besides in that group chat. But I left that group chat quick as a bitch. Cause I'm like, y'all just got me sent home in the back of a police car and I didn't even do shit. Like, and bro didn't even kill. So like, that was really like, You know? So yeah. But that's the end of the story time, man. If you enjoyed the video, hit it with a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment Lucky Charms if you made it to the end of this story time. And until next time I see y'all, bro, it's Corvus, man. I'll catch y'all next video. Love.